a view of the area where the buffalo once roamed, millions by the millions. It would be the coming of the railroad in 1867 that would declare war on the buffalo population, and also to encourage the removal of the tribes, the High Plains tribes, which would lead to the High Plains Indian Wars that was occurring in this area, and Kansas-Nebraska Act in 1850s that opened up this area for settlement. And the tribes are still on a war path because of the military atrocities that was happening to their encampments and to their hunting grounds. But through that time, there was something else that was coming through this area, and that was the gospel of Jesus Christ. There would be many tribal leaders that would come to a saving knowledge of Jesus Christ, and one of them was Big White Horse, who was a Pawnee warrior. He would come to a saving knowledge, and also the son of Santanta, the Kiowa chief war leader. And so I want to read this verse from Matthew. In verse 19 of Matthew 28, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost." That's part of the Great Commission from the Bible, and how the gospel would eventually come through these parts and penetrate this area and bring healing to lives and families. And of course, not all the mission endeavors were all of that without blame. There were some that also would cause uprisings. But regardless of all of that, and in spite and despite of man's depravity and his failures, God would still bring forth the gospel of his Son through this area. And that once was an area where the buffalo roamed freely.